I got my team with me coming up strong. It's like the 5 of us, 56. That's what my church be. Got the truth in.
Incredible. I mean, that was so powerful, Joe. Just wisdom that you just dropped just now, not just for the church, but for the world system, and just really putting out there what it is that the culture is really intrigued by, and what you guys do to penetrate that culture. And you guys do it in such an awesome way. So now, Ben, you want to close for us and tell us what it is that you guys, what it is that needs to happen in order for what it is that you guys desire to do to take place. And one of the things that you just said that I just want to stop for a second, it says we're not perfect, even though we're pursuing perfection. And the other thing is, you're pastor's kids. So we give a shout out to Pastor Will and Denise Smith, pastors of Truth Memorial Baptist Church, and to their parenting. And so we just bless God for what you guys have become, and we've not even seen the last of it. So Ben, bring it in for us.
Well, one thing that I've specifically been learning about is just love. You know, and that's, I think, when you look at this generation, that's one of the things that I see lacking. You know, I don't see a lot of love. I don't see people, you know, doing things with sincerity. You know, it's just, you know, I can make music, so I make music. You know, rather than actually looking for a change in someone else, or actually having, you know, more of an impact, you know, because, you know, a lot of songs that you hear nowadays, they're gone, you know, they're, you talk about them for a little bit, then after that, you know, you rarely hear about them. But what's different about, you know, just about the union is the fact that what we're saying behind the songs, you know, or how we got together to make the song, or what we read to actually, you know, try to, you know, implement change, you know, and different type of things. So one thing that, you know, I just, you know, really been learning about is just love. You know, how God chose us, how he sent his son just to die for us. It's like he didn't have to do that, you know what I mean? But he chose us, you know, like many were called, but few were chosen. So I look at it like a lot of people came up and heard us, but how many people actually walk away like, you know, I actually feel differently, or, you know, I actually want to go and research about who is this guy that they're talking about, you know. So, you know, it does my heart well to actually know that. So it actually makes me feel better when I can, it makes it easier, I would say, to write a song about a guy who loves you, even when you don't love him. So that's what, you know, that's what we put our stamp on, you know, that's what we stand on, just so, you know, to reach this world, because, you know, it's a lot of people out there who don't feel loved half of the time. Coming from a person who was depressed half of his life, you know, it's just like to know that God loves you. It can mean a lot. You know what I mean? It can bring that person off of that bridge, or bring that girl away from that thing that she used to do her entire life. So, you know, to out the world out there, know that God loves you. And you know, if we can, you know, help you realize that, then, you know, we've done our job as Christians and as ministers.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
All of that, incredible. How can you be watching this tonight and see these 5 young men and not want them at your church, your upcoming event, your concert, your next national whatever? Even when they used to have Promise Keepers and they needed people to come in who really took a stand for Christ. Even tonight, we have Apostle Coleman here, who is always all across the globe ministering, and I know he has transforming the minds of men. And seeing you guys stand for Christ, I can see some of those things even coming together. But just what God is about to do is incredible. We want to get ready to shift, but I do want to say something about ISO. I know you've taken some projects on your own. Tell us about the last thing that just took place with you with this consulting firm, or what you're either about to put out. But give us something that is about to take place in your world.
Yeah, my name is ISO, and being as greedy as I am for God, I came out with some separate projects just because I wanted to say more stuff about the Lord. I recently got hired full-time at a consultant firm, McKinsey & Company. I think the #1 prestigious consultant firm in the world. So the unique thing about this job is I'm not qualified on paper. And you know, I'm now, you know, sitting amongst, you know, the lawyers of, you know, top grad students from Harvard and Yale and these big schools. And it was the perseverance, but of course, the favor of the Lord. Because amongst people who don't get God, because I rap and we rap all the time, but at the workplace, they don't see me as the rapper. They look at me as the guy who gets the snacks and does the inventory, and I'm like, wait, you don't know who I am? Like, you're not gonna say hi in the morning. I gotta speak to them first. But the Lord has been teaching me service and how it matters to not always have the title, but to be able to do your job regardless of what you may get from man, because God at the end of the day is my motivation. And like he was talking about love, that thing is that thing breeds such obedience, because it's like an awareness that I never knew. Like God just continuing to love me. So long story short, I'm thankful for that position. And I'm looking to just take the world by storm, secretly in the office now. Right?
Well, with all that said, we're about to shift.
Oh, yeah, we about to see it now. Oh, yeah, we about to see it now. I'm excited to be able to hear you guys. And viewing audience, you're in for an incredible treat tonight. The manifold grace of God is on all these young men, and they are really taking the kingdoms of this world for the kingdoms of Christ. And so I celebrate you. And we're about to hear them perform, but they want to give us a quick shout out about how to contact them and how to follow up with them also.
Well, I don't know if y'all Twitter, Instagram fans, but at UN Boys, I think everybody's on Instagram and Twitter. Check out that name, theunion.com. That's DAUnion.com. And I need y'all to really go, because that's the best way you can see what's going on next. There's some things we're trying to do. We got a leftovers mixtape, because we just had Thanksgiving, right?
All day.
We love the bags in the plastic. They don't look as good until you pull it out and put it in the microwave. But check it out. Theunion.com, again, DAUnion.com, and at UN Boys on Twitter and Instagram. Look us up, hit us up. Let us know you found us.
Yes.
Let's talk. Let's talk about the Lord. Let's be examples in the world. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.